1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Doctor Who, from Chicago TARDIS!
Black Friday, and we're not going shopping. Tell the good folks where we're going.
Going to the Doctor Who convention known as Chicago TARDIS. What? It's really early in the morning and Chauncey is like not awake.
Yeah.
Let's crash the car!
No! It is early-ish. According to the clock, it's 9:43, but because it's actually an hour behind, it's 8:43, which is usually about the time he gets up.
Yep.
So. Oh no, you're fine.
Shooting video. Cool. Rachel's very excited.
I'm trying to do it.
You can hardly contain yourself.
Completely go all fangirl like I did the other day.
Okay. I doubt that you'll be able to contain yourself.
No.
I guess I'm just having a serious deja vu. Like I'm so jet lagged. You're all in my dream. This isn't really happening, is it? Hello, we just met.
We did. Seriously, just met. And
Is that a better companion than K9?
No.
Yeah, New Who, yeah. Because you think about it, Rose, New Earth,
Rose,
End of the World.
End of the World. So it's almost like the first episode is the introduction to the season, and in some cases
Right.
the companion. Then you go to the future,
Right.
and then you go to the past.
Then you go to the past.
And then you go to present day.
Present day.
It's like the first 4 episodes we have always fit
And
that
all,
pattern.
all through, they're dropping the little breadcrumbs, right? You know, so first series, it's Bad Wolf. Second series, it's Torchwood.
Available on Netflix, at least as far as streaming goes. And I watched all of it, and I was like, man, this isn't too bad. And then I realized that, you know, based on what they have on Netflix as far as streaming goes, that a lot was missing. There isn't any Colin Baker in streaming at all. So I was like, oh, well, you know, I haven't seen that Doctor, so I need to watch, you know, his stuff so I can at least say I've seen all of the Doctors at least once. And it started with the twin dilemma of all things. And at first I was like, oh, this guy's awful. But, you know, I kind of kept it in my head, and I think maybe this is because, you know, I think I'm at that in-between age of my husband, has mentioned this too when talking about New Who versus Classic Who is, you know, people of a certain age are going to remember when it was started in the 80s, airing on PBS. And then those of us that are probably in our 30s would have been the demographic during the wilderness years. So there wasn't anything to watch. There wasn't any way for us to, get it. So, those of us that are, of our age group have started with Netflix. So we're kind of in that in between. But me personally, I grew up spending time with my grandparents watching a lot of Nick at Night. Yep. So I watched a lot of Bewitched and Get Smart and Dragnet and stuff. So I'm familiar with what television was like and made back in the day, knowing that the graphics aren't, the special effects are almost non-existent, and stories can be multiple episodes long. You're stuck waiting to cliffhanger. Wait, I have to wait a whole week to see what happens next.
And yes, you can contrast that with like when I just picked up the I've always been a Star Trek fan, classic series, but I've been rewatching them, and there's no connectivity between those episodes. I mean, there's like 1 2-parter, that's it.
Yeah.
And it's only because they were in such a budget crunch the first series that they had to go, let's cannibalize that pilot we didn't air, and we'll stretch it out over 2 episodes so that we can just use this one set for the majority of and let's make it cheapo, to get us through until the next. So there were those things too. American television leads is a little, I think, different than the serial television you see maybe in Britain.
Once I got hooked, and I found myself, as I found friends that were getting into it, and like my husband, he started watching it, and I started watching it, and I really got into it. He kind of dropped off and started watching Star Trek instead. But I've had friends that have gotten into Doctor Who after me, and they watch new series, but then I have ones that want to watch a classic series, and they don't know where to start. So they kind of come to me, and I, kind of picked and chose, what I think are some of the best episodes for each of the Doctors, and say, find this one, watch it, and hopefully one of those classic Doctors will click with them. And once you connect with, if you're coming from New Who and you watch classic Who, I think if you could find either a companion or a Doctor from the classic series that you can connect with, I think that makes it easier to watch not only their run but the rest of classic Who. I watched everything on Netflix, and watched a few Colin Baker because they weren't on Netflix, and somewhere in there during watching Trial of the Time Lord of all things, like it kind of connected with him, like I love this Doctor, and now Colin Baker is my Doctor. I get a lot of weird looks, and people are like, "Who's your favorite Doctor?" I'm like, 6. And they're like, "Really?"
You're making that much effort on backup.
I thought it was an ad question.
We'll bring it up.
I just looked down there.
That's great. Yeah, there's like the song down there.
Lots more Daleks today.
That does.
Oh, sorry.
Play with my settings here.
What episode is the Army one in?
Oh.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
Is he
It's
the turncoat?
no, not quite.
The mole?
No, it's Matt Smith. They go back to, they meet Churchill.
Oh, okay.
Victory of the Daleks.
Yeah, there we go. I can't think of the name of this episode.
That's awesome.
Oh, my coat on the I'm making sure that they need to deal with. I need to deal with.
Excuse me, mistress. Good morning, master. A very nice day.
Not you, but somebody you're familiar with.
Oh, no. Well, where do you want me to sign it?
Anywhere.
Inside.
If you like, I have another one for Colin to sign, so not a big deal.
Well, perhaps no. Or do you want me to sign it on the front?
That's fine.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, that's perfect.
There. It's so.
Sign it all over Colin's face. I don't care.
This is getting stuck in
Hello there. My word. Do you know, I did a voice on it. Oh, really? I remember
Still a bit wet, I think.
recording the voices.
Is that yours?
All the Dalek voices. Hello, good to see you.
It's good to finally meet you. We've actually communicated on Twitter a couple of times.
We have?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a daughter called Katie,
Evil One.
but you have to be careful.
Okay, great, lovely. Nice to put a name to a tweet.
Okay.
And you want this to Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. The Rachel.
Yes.
To the Rachel. Exterminate.
That's still a bit wet. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
Yes, I have to admit your performance in trial was brilliant. Terrific.
You enjoying the weekend, Rachel?
Oh yeah, I'm having a blast.
Yeah? So where did you come from where?
Indianapolis.
Oh wow, okay, great. Have a great one. Keep on tweeting.
Personally, I call myself a fangirl, but it's always been in jest.
Okay.
Like after the 50th aired, you know, I was all excited just about everything in the 50th. So I got on Google Hangout with a couple of friends that were girls
And just squeak.
and squeaked for like 4 hours. But you know, we squeezed, but we also talked about like what this meant as far as the story for the upcoming series, and you know, this other stuff, and got more into it. So, you know, it's not all bad.
I'm sorry. Have you been saying nasty things about me?
So be kind to one another. Love one another.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're gonna embrace like that, hopefully you know each other.
Thank you guys.
Who is this guy?
Trained for that. You started in another career.
Well, I started as a baby.
Yeah. I'm foiled.
I was a little baby. And then I grew up. Acting first came in my direction when I was 11 years old at school.
All right.
At an all-boys school in Manchester. All boys. Thank you for those of you who were here last night. And we did a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta every year. A couple of my friends thought that was quite fun to do, so I went along and joined them, and found to my surprise that I was playing Phyllis in Iolanthe. Phyllis is the lead soprano, and the love interest for her. I was 11, and my Strephon, who was my boyfriend, was 15, I think, and we sang love duets to each other. And my English teacher, who had a fairly mordant wit, wrote a review in our school magazine saying, Colin Baker threw himself with great verve into the part of Phyllis, and rarely strayed more than half an octave from the note.
That's not the kind of notice that really.
At the time, I thought it was a good review. Because I didn't know what an octave was.
Months ago when they were filming, I don't remember if it was when they were filming the 50th anniversary special or if they were filming the Five-ish Doctors documentary thing. But somebody had managed to get audio of David Tennant on the phone with his wife and was putting that out there. And the people that I heard this from, you know, they were livid that somebody would.
That's not at all
impute on his,
intrusive.
you know, he wasn't filming. It'd be one thing, I guess, if you were trying to get dialogue and they were filming something. But, you know, you've got a man that at the time was talking to his pregnant wife and recording that conversation and putting it out there when, you know, the average fan, even some extreme fans probably don't want to hear that because they know it's private. But somebody thought that that was a good idea.
Yeah, that's good. It's getting into creeper territory.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Going to Chicago TARDIS for the third time.
Woo! Chicago TARDIS, day 3. Last day, unfortunately. Going home after this.
Oh, listen to her. She's so disappointed. Yet, she's going to Disney World on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask you something.
I have no argument.
Let me ask you something. Wife of Chauncey Friend, are you spoiled?
Spoiled?
Yes.
I don't know if I call myself spoiled.
Spoiled rotten?
No, because that has a negative connotation.
Okay.
I would call myself extremely lucky and very blessed.
Well, that's nice.
To have opportunities arise that I can take advantage of.
Me, I'm spoiled. Spoiled rotten.
Yeah, so you're like Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka. Like, Daddy, I want it now.
Watching Shane of the Five-ish Doctors reboot. Now, I know this was billed as a commentary thing, but I don't know how many people haven't seen it, so I don't want to spoil it. So how many people actually haven't seen it? Would you prefer just to watch it and then I'll just talk through bits? Is that right? Is that better? I think it might be better. So before we, if that's all right with people, but I will do it again before we do it. I don't want to spoil it. At this opening shot, let me just explain one thing about this opening shot. The lady on the left doing the makeup to Sean Pertwee is my wife. She actually appears twice in this thing. First of all, she appears doing Sean Pertwee's makeup, and then she's delivering George's baby. And the other thing to say is that people who don't know who Olivia Colman is busy other actors. She is a brilliant actress in Britain who people have just rediscovered over the past couple of years, and she has done so many things. She is sort of really at the top of her game, and was also, of course, in Broadchurch. So just to put you in the know, and shall we just let them watch it? Okay, here we go.
Just follow.
Actually drive the Corvette? No. Would you like to? Yes.
Scanning. There's nothing wrong with you. Please get up. You are a Dalek. You're not the only one can exterminate.
I want to start with the teddy bear.
Okay, on your marks. Get set. Let's go.
Is he gonna come back? Come back! Back. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it goes. And as I promised them, let's do that this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you've got to see Enemy of the World first, because it's episodic with the Web of Fear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
So see one with before the other.
Thank you.
I'm hoping they come out in the US.
Thank you so much.
No, it will be, yeah.
Of course.
I think it will be.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you very
Good.
much.
I just watched
my God.
Enemy of the World.
I told you
I just watched Enemy of the World, and I think it has to be one of my favorite Trout
It's
episodes.
a good story, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
very good. It's very good.
It's one of the few six-parters I can watch all the way through
it's
without
really
taking a break.
good.
Although I'm not used to, I guess I'm used to being on your side of the table.
Somewhere on there.
I'm not used to these.
You're on there, so.
Isn't that freaky? That's freaky.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's taken about an hour and a half in line.
Well, we had to, were you here for the opening ceremony?
No.
We had to cancel it. Because there was no time. We just
so there's no
kept coming and we just kept signing.
There you go. Let driver come.
And pictures over. Oh, it was amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's good. But I did miss, I wanted the opening ceremony. I wanted to see the crowd.
Okay.
That's when I get to see everybody. But no, I'm not complaining. So just a signature,
Or
Mr.
to me, or whatever.
Well, what do you want? What do you prefer?
You know. Did you get a chance to read the comic I gave you?
I did. I still have them. They're under my bed now. They've been moved, but they're under my bed.
Oh, good.
I feel like they should be framed or something.
No, they're not that good.
They're good enough. Somebody I know did them.
Yeah, well, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, it's like, I saw you were coming, and I figured, you know, if you remembered me, it might be a little surprise to see me standing here in the line, you know.
You give me a heart attack.
No, there's
Sure.
anybody for just Nicola or
So were you able to tell what that secret project was you weren't able to talk about?
Say that one more time.
There was that secret project when we were having breakfast there. You were telling me there was some secret project that you were working on.
Oh, yeah, it's unsecret now. Okay. It's official. I'm doing it. I've got a director. Are you talking about the movie? I think.
I don't know. You told me there was some secret project you weren't allowed to tell me.
Well, yeah, I wasn't. Oh, no, I know what that is. Yeah, I've done that. Okay. That was because that's a BBC thing.
Okay.
So
Anybody for just Nicola?
It's still a secret.
Okay.
But yeah, we did that actually last weekend. So.
She's choosing furniture.
Well, I'm holding up the line.
Curtains and everything.
I'm holding up the line, so it was great to see you.
I love you. I'll see you later.
Actually, I gotta take off. I gotta go.
Oh, hell.
So yeah, no, I popped in because I wanted to see you and the other guys. And,
You're a sweetheart.
Yes.
Did you get to see the doctors?
No, they changed the sign.
Stand by for the closing ceremony.
Earlier, so by the time I got here, they'd already handed out all the tickets.
Aha.
So I didn't get to.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Your sweet little teddy bear.
Yes. And I am also here bearing greetings from Sean, Keith, and Glenn from Traveling the Vortex.
Oh.
They would have loved to come, but so one of them would have had to hit the lottery to be able to.
Oh, I get it. I understand. I do. Give them my love.
Oh, I will.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
The dog she killed.
But you're representing.
Yes, I am representing the Midwest,
I know,
non-Kansas area. So,
I love it.
I love that picture. That's good.
No, it came out really well.
Oh, I've got to start doing more like that because I just take such geeky pictures otherwise.
I can't smile and look normal in photos, so I just gave up trying. And
Can't smile without you.
Ooh, that's Karen Carpenter, isn't it? Can't smile.
No, Barry Money. If you only knew what I'm going through.
I just can't smile without you.
You came along just like a
hello. Good. Have you had a good weekend? I have, thank you. Oh, I was just thinking, I said, welcome to the Midwest, where it's probably as cold as it is in England, but we drive on the other side of the road. Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
That's one of my favorite stories. Two doctors.
Okay.
Because I didn't see them.
Take care, my love. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hello. Hold on, I have to find your page. You're in here somewhere. I've got the mark. That's Louise's page.
That's me.
There you are, right across the page from Peter's signature.
Brilliant. So right Rachel.
I've run across it other shows.
Lords of Time.
They had all the 80s stuff.
That's there.
I figured for this show, everybody
And I did kick your million.
Right.
Yes.
He asked for it.
He totally
Thank
did,
you
yeah.
very much. My brother-in-law, who was living in England at the time where you were.
Okay, thank you. Starting to wilt now.
Say hello.
This is Sue, Frank.
Can I hear you sing with silver?
Yeah, yeah. I'll use your silver.
Hello, how are you? Yes.
Good, thank you.
Let me uncover your face. There you are. Yes. That's perfect.
I'm happy when I think it's been
I have to say, I really loved hearing you and Tom in Light at the end.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very, very good Big Finish audio. I just started listening to Big Finish.
Such a clever script.
Yes, yes. Although the master, not too surprising, but the master being the villain was not too surprising.
Yes,
but
it wasn't really a red herring, was it?
Yes, but very good audio. So I'm looking forward to hearing more.
I'm going to get all those doctors and all those companions into one story.
Yeah.
You did it brilliant.
Yes, very good. So I'll listen to it twice. I'll listen to it again and more. So, thank you.
Enjoy.